Junta states are what African youths think are the best form of leadership. And you can see that with their public support of the African states that are currently being led by military governments. The African youth has a lot of potential, and I feel like strong leadership is what will push them towards achieving these potentials. And I feel like they have been let down by democratic governments that have been rigged or infiltrated with oligarchs or thieves that only care about lining their pockets and care nothing about the common person. They feel like juntas are the people that can lead to infrastructural development, radical infrastructural developments that democratic governments cannot do. Because imagine a town like Yaoundé being innovated, or say a town like Lagos being radically innovated by a democratic government. It's impossible. But I feel like a junta, someone who can step in and say, okay, this is where the road is going to pass, and the road is going to pass here. And anybody who tries to resist that will be taken off. And I feel like they feel like these juntas are people who prioritize development over the semblance of being politically correct. So radical infrastructural development will necessitate roads passing where they are not supposed to pass, or where people would not want them to pass, and roads, electricity networks taken from those that are incompetent and given to those that would push the economy to where its potential is in terms of achieving these. And would also African youths would resonate with juntas in the sense that some regulations that prevent the free flow of capital can easily be restructured by a strong leadership, like being in an economy where it's really difficult to do business because there is restrictions in the flow of capital, not just in investment or in rudimentary payment system, but also I feel like a radical leadership will be able to push for modern payment. And I think where there is payment, there is market. I feel like people would resonate with juntas because a junta would come and say, okay, we are sending 200 of our students to go study oil and gas from the best countries in the world, and to come and exploit our oil and gas resources, and tell us how best we can use it to help our people. I feel like it's not rocket science, but our current educational system does not permit knowledge gained from school to be directly transmitted to real world economy, and a strong leadership is what is required. But I'll also tell them that a strong leadership must not be a dictatorial leadership. And countries like Egypt have democracy, are democratic countries, but have a strong military backbone, because not only are institutions held accountable, but there is rapid growth. There has been rapid growth between 2012 and now. And this is because they have understood that for institutions to work, there has to be a strong arm of the government, which is an integration of the military and civil ruling. And even mandating military formation in Africa will go a long way to leading us into a more accountable society.